Hey guys, this is Katie, and I wanted to do a quick Happy Meal share. And before I get started, I want to say, Jill, I finally hunted down the package. This poor girl, if you can see, she mailed me this package out May 13th, and I just got it yesterday. And on it, of course, they put misshipped again. And let me tell you, the address was 100% correct. I am getting so irritated at the postal service because this is the fourth package that I have gotten that has had misshipped on it, when in all reality my address is completely 100% correct. I entered Darla G's challenge, and I mailed out her daughter's stuff way before her daughter should have left. It should have been there several days before she left. And every time I would check to see where the package was, it kept saying that it was at the same sorting facility. Anyway, so I got a letter from the post office saying I needed to come down, that they had my package. It was misshipped to Indiana or something. So I don't know how they got Indiana and Florida mixed up, but apparently they did. So I had to run down day before yesterday, take everything out of this box that was just mangled. I mean, the box was just, I almost wanted to cry when I saw the box, because I just knew that everything in it was going to be destroyed. Thank God I bubble wrapped the crap out of it, because it was all okay. So I had to repackage it up. I just took it out to my car, repackaged everything up, put it back in, put the address on it and everything again, and shipped it again. The Postal Service did, believe it or not, reimburse me my money for shipping costs because of the mangled package. But I've had so much trouble, and I think that it's on my end, because I don't hear anybody else having this trouble. And like I said, this is the fourth package that has said missent when the address is correct. And then I had that problem with Darla's package. So of course her daughter went off to college in Paris and all that before my stuff even got to her, which makes me really sad, because I did mail it off in time for her to have it. But anyway, enough of complaining and ranting about my postal service. I did get your box. I went to my post office, which is 25 miles away from my house. I live in a little town. I am 5 miles near, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, I'm 5 miles out of Mansfield, but I have a Boonville address, which is 25 miles away from me. We live so far out in the country that we have Mansfield, water, and school district and phone, because we're 5 miles from Mansfield. We have Waldron Utilities, and they're 10 miles away from us. And then we have a Boonville post office that is 25 miles away from us. So it doesn't make sense, and it might be because of where I live. But I have lived here for 13 years and have never had a shipping problem, and now I have shipping problems. So I got your package, no worries. And all I did was open the top. So this was the altered candle swap that I participated in on A Little Scrap of Heaven. And so yes, I'm just now getting it, and it's no fault of Jill's at all. I'm gonna have to message her and let her know none of this was her fault. It was totally the post office's fault. So, and I hate that for both of us. So but let me tell you, the post office heard an earful from me before I left. So, but I left with the box, so that's all good. And like I said, I did get reimbursed for Darla's daughter's package, but to me it's not the same, you know. Good thing it wasn't like a life or death that had to get there to her thing. So, yeah, but it still upsets me. Anyway, this is the card she made, and that is so pretty. That is really pretty. She used the embossing folders. Sorry guys, I'm checking it out. So this is the card she made me to go along. You were supposed to make an altered candle and a card, and it was a springtime themed deal. So here's, you know, she's got a private message over here. I'll read later, but here's her on the other side. So I'll read that in a little bit. And, oh, she likes fairies too. So there's her. I like her stamp. That is pretty. And she's on YouTube, so go check her out, guys. And then, oh, she sent me some of those pretty flowers from the cards. How pretty is that? Look at the shimmery. Okay, this is awesome, and I really need it because, if you can tell, I got all these flowers out here, and then I'm going to make you dizzy because I'm going to show you down here. I pulled out my whole bucket of flowers down here. Okay, I'm going to cover you up and move you back. I'm doing a fairy spring mini album, so I've not gotten too far, but I'm hung up on the stinking flowers. All my flowers are too thick, so I went and got a whole bunch of these Studio G thin ones, but then I'm having problems with my fairy flowers. So, oh my gosh, this is like perfect, amazing, and I'm glad I got this box so that I can use these. So thank you so much. Those are perfect. I would normally hoard them. Excuse me. I would normally hoard them and not use them, but this lady is waiting on her mini album. These are pretty too, and you can color them. Leaves and flowers. This lady, I told her, she got partnered up with me. I said, I've never made a mini album ever, and I've always wanted to try. And since it was a fairy-themed mini album, I thought it would be great for my first time. Well, my sister joined the same swap. She brought over her mini album today for me to see, and it is gorgeous, of course. So I told her, I said, my poor partner is getting gypped. So when she gets her mini album, I'm going to send her a whole bunch of goodies to make up for me not being a very good mini album maker. So I have a newfound respect for all of you guys that make mini albums because it doesn't come naturally to me at all. Okay, let me move this box so I can open up the candle. And I do have a video share of my candle and card that I sent her on my channel if you want to check it out. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do this one-handed, I guess. Roll it. Okay, here we go. I found it. Okay, let me move the tissue paper. Okay, there we go. Let me sit down so you can maybe see better. Look at how pretty that is. She used those flowers on there. She used some really pretty butterflies. Look at that. Pretty butterflies. And oh, I have some of these beads. I love them. Look at how pretty. And the whole box just smells so good. Those are cute. So pretty. And it's a tall candle. And I love this trim. That is really pretty. Hang on, let me sniff it. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Let's see, what kind is it? It is vanilla bean. Okay, so I told her vanilla was my favorite smell. So how awesome is she? Okay, that's coming off a little bit, but I can hot glue that on. So there is the candle that she sent me. Let me back up. I know my lighting is horrible. And then the 2 bags of flower goodies. My life, and you've probably made my partner happy with me. And here is her beautiful card. Very pretty. And like I said, no fault of yours. I chopped it up that I was probably just not going to get a candle because it was lost, and the poor girl paid over $10 to ship it, and you know, had it got sent back to her, I would not expect her to repay the $10 and ship it back. So, you know, I got a hold of the person in charge of the swap. I told him it's fine, don't worry about it, you know, things happen. So, but let me show you my, and don't laugh, I'm only showing you guys because you're my friends, so don't laugh and make fun. But I thought about putting this on the front and then putting flowers all around it. I haven't glued anything down yet because I'm scared to. But this will be my front page of my mini album, and I put the Fairy Whisper. And then this will be my second and third page, and I want to put, like, you know, tags and stuff on one, and then frames on another, so she can journal and, you know, yeah. And then this is third and fourth page of the album. And then fifth and sixth, and I figured I'd put like a photo mat type thing here, but over here when I put this down, let me get a piece of paper to show you. I left enough where I could so I could stick some tags in there that she could use. Of course, they'd be smaller than that, but you know, just stick some tags from here. I don't know. I've been watching the mini album tutorials, so I've kind of got some ideas. And then these 2 pages. And I figure I'll put, you know, where she can put some pictures or something. This paper's so pretty, I hate to cover it up too much. But see, I distressed the edges. I took my husband's Dremel around the edges of this, so it kind of tore them up, and then I used my distress inks on them. And then that is the back page. So it's a fairy garden theme. My sister went more garden with some fairies, and I went fairies with some garden, so don't laugh. It's my first one, and I don't know, it's probably going to be my last one because it doesn't come naturally to me. But I'll show you the finished project of it when it's done. Right now it's still got a long way to go. But those flowers do help. Yay! Because I was just sitting here wanting to cry because I didn't have the flowers I needed. I have these are like the smallest, and they're wild orchid craft flowers. But those are the smallest size I have, other than little tiny rosebuds. But, I mean, I don't know. Anyway, so that is the candle and the card that she sent me, and I wanted to say thank you to her and let her know that it was no fault of hers. I swear it's on my end because it just keeps happening to me. So, and I want to apologize to Darla. I haven't messaged her yet, but I told her I'd mailed it off, and I mailed it off, and then all that stuff happened, and like I said, it's a good thing I'm not sending, like, insulin or something that is a life or death type thing, but I'm still upset that my post office made it where she didn't get her stuff before she left. Also, I'm having a challenge, giveaway, and I did my video and I uploaded it last night. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out, because I'm getting ready to come back on and do another video. I got the stamps in as that is one of the prizes, so I want to show you all the prizes for that challenge that I'm doing, so go check that out. I will talk to you guys in a minute. Bye.